I wanted was my husband and a child and to be happy. Why did I have to lose my baby?
You're gonna have to tell Kevin sooner or later.
He can't ever know what happened. You're the only one I can count on now. You have to help me get a child.
Where would we even find a baby?
You see babies born all the time to people who don't want them. You have to promise to help me.
I will, I promise.
Oh my God, you really mean it?
Kelly, come on. Hey, you can trust me.
You found me a baby?
Yeah, well, he's small, but it's okay. I mean, he seems to be good and healthy.
Where is he?
Listen, you know what? I gotta go, all right? You just hang tight while I make the arrangements. You'll have your baby tonight.
Paul, what did you do? Where did you find this child? Whose baby is it?
Hey, you know what, Jack? I had a Jeep just like this when I was a kid, except mine didn't have a shovel on it, and you couldn't do, didn't have a fire hose on it, didn't have anything. This is so cool. Look how lucky you are. You want this?
Yeah.
You do? All right, there you go. You gonna dig?
Kevin.
What?
Todd's here.
You're covered in dirt.
He was right there.
What?
Please don't scare me like that.
Relax, all right? You can drop this whole cloak and dagger routine. Antonio and Jessica have checked out and are heading back to the United States. That means that you and I have Puerto Rico all to ourselves.
Gracias Dios.
So after we talk to Ramona and Caesar, we can start oil.
Caesar, darling, Caesar.
Right. We can oil ourselves in the sun. We can make love in the moonlight. Or vice versa. Not a care in the world.
I just hate Antonio sticking his nose in our business.
Hey, don't you worry about Antonio, all right? Now, Adriana's mother, adoptive mother, is supposed to meet us here, right?
Right, that's what she said, but let's hope that Antonio didn't get to her first, because really, I don't know what Ramona will say. She can get very easily rattled.
Yeah?
Well. What have we got here?
The man who did this.
Just
I know the man who did this. I know him. He murdered me. He's John McBain.
No pressure, 1 amp heavy, all right?
Okay, this is it. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to do. Okay, come on.
Doesn't look good.
No. You never know. You heard what Haver said?
Yeah.
You know I'm not responsible for this, right, Bo?
Jack's asleep. Did you find Todd?
No, couldn't find him anywhere.
Kevin, I swear to you, he was out there. He was right there.
I believe you, Blair. Of course he was. At least he's gone now.
You know, I'm really tired. I'm gonna call in tonight.
Are you sure you want to do that with Todd around?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I'll just make sure the door's locked. But thank you.
All right, well, try to forget him and get a good night's sleep.
Okay.
All right.
Where are you going? Just gonna go out. I've got to do something important. Well, what about Jack and I? You guys are gonna be fine. Hetty's in the kitchen if you want something to eat, all right? I'll be back in a minute. Well, this is turning out to be the best unbirthday party ever.
Hello?
Dad?
Hey, Shorty.
Oh, this is turning out to be the worst unbirthday party ever for Jack. He even had to play with Kevin.
Do you like my present?
Yeah, he loves it. You want to talk to him? He loves the phone.
You know, I'm really not supposed to. I don't want to get you guys in trouble.
No problem. Mom's not home. It's just Hetty and Jack and me. I'll go get him.
Why, David, isn't this the most amazing coincidence?
Well, if by amazing you mean happy.
What are you two doing here?
No, the same thing you are, probably.
Oh, really? Are you two on your honeymoon also?
David.
But I thought the marriage didn't happen.
Oh, that's no reason to cancel a honeymoon now, is it?
Oh, I think what David is trying to say is that Puerto Rico is such a romantic getaway. Yes, and don't you just love this place?
Jessica and I have been visiting friends and family, catching up. Ramona Colon, for one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get our stuff from the safe.
Okay.
Ramona Colon, that's the woman, of course, that your mother got to raise my Adriana.
Well, that's one story, yes, but I don't buy it.
Well, it's not for sale. We're not really trying to sell it.
How far do you intend to push this, Antonio? I understand you interrogated David like a criminal.
Uh-huh. Then I tried to get the truth out of Ramona. Before that, I tried my mother.
So if you're not going to trust your own flesh and blood, what did Carlotta say? Who did she say was Adriana's birth mother?
Exactly who you asked her to say. But I knew she was lying. This is about Adriana's inheritance, isn't it, Dorian? Why don't you just admit it?
Because it isn't true.
I'll tell you what, Dorian. If my mother gets into any trouble over this, I will see to it that you go to jail.
Now, I'm not a lawyer, but that sounded dangerously close to a threat.
Antonio, let's go. Got our stuff. We're gonna miss our plane.
See you back in Lambia. But this isn't over. It's personal.
Haver?
He's dead.
Nora says that a deathbed accusation like Haver's is admissible in court, but it doesn't carry much weight.
And why is that?
Well, because it's not an answer to a direct question from an attorney or a cop. It could be the result of shock, drugs, pain, whatever.
That's not pain, Bo. Those are lies.
But you're gonna take some flack for this. You know that, don't you?
Sure.
Weapon was registered to you, even though I know it was stolen, but now we've got a civilian from the courthouse who says that she thought you were the shooter.
I was right behind you, Bo. You would have known if I fired my weapon.
All right.
I'll submit to a GPR test right now.
Okay, I'm on your side. Remember that. I gotta get a statement from your brother.
Is that who I think it is?
He finally got what he wanted.
Well, do you know how he shot him yet? I mean, it's all over the news.
We have a suspect.
Who?
Me.
How do you like the present, pal?
I love it, Daddy.
Dad, the next time you call and Mom answers, just disguise your voice like your reptile roundup.
Reptile Roundup.
That's how I'll know it's really you.
Hold on, there's someone at the door.
Okay, she's gone. Are you still there?
Okay, he's here. He's here. Your boy's here, babe. Your boy's here. Oh.
Daddy sees you.
Paul, where did you get the baby?
Kelly, the point is I have it, okay? It's a boy. It's perfect, and it's everything you wanted.
There won't be any trouble.
No, there won't be any problems. Listen, I can't say any more right now, all right? I'll call you when we're ready.
Thank you. Thank you.
John, we gotta go down and get your statement, do the gunpowder residue test.
Why? Why? This is such a waste of time. John didn't kill Haver.
We're talking about procedure here, okay? You gotta eliminate all your leads, even the wrong ones.
Oh, this is so unfair.
I'm sorry, John. I had to tell him what Haver said. Don't worry about it, okay?
Hey. You're not gonna give me any trouble now, are you?
Trouble? I was actually planning a jailbreak at dawn.
Cool.
What did you say to him, Ramona?
Antonio was very angry with you.
Don't worry about Antonio. Just tell us what you told him.
I didn't know what to say. So I said a man brought the baby. But he said your story was different. So I said I was confused.
Okay, maybe it would be better if you not say anything to Antonio anymore.
How can I stop it? He knows where I live. Our families are close. Unless...
Unless what, Ramona?
Cesar and I have been looking to join his family in Caracas for a long time now.
Caracas? Caracas, well, I think that would be a wonderful idea.
Uh-huh. And fortuitous.
You are giving me money to travel?
Well, travel broadens the mind, Ramona.
And we all do want what's best for Adriana, don't we?
Of course. I have been her mother, and I want everything for Adriana.
However, I am her real mother, right?
I know. That is what you say.
You know what's I think really important here is that there are so many people involved that care so much about Adriana, and I think that's just great. So why don't you just get up on out of here, Ramona? Go cash that check and enjoy your new home in Caracas, where Adriana can join you as often as possible.
Yes. And whatever you do, say nothing to Antonio.
And you promise to take care of Adriana, or answer to God. Thank you.
Did she just put a curse on us?
I hate to say this, but I really think we had better get back to Landview as soon as possible and do some damage control. You know that Antonio's going to go straight to Carlota.
Which means we better get to her before he does.
Antonio, what was up with that urgent phone call at the airport?
Stephen Haver.
Oh, no, what now?
He's dead.
He's dead? Really?
He was shot outside the courtroom in front of a dozen people. Your uncle wants me back as soon as we land. I'm heading the investigation.
You? Well, why you? Why can't John do it? I mean, he's the chief of detectives, isn't he?
He's also the chief suspect.
John?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, apparently Haver's dying words were that John murdered him. Plus, it was John's gun. And we may even have a witness.
Well, what does my Uncle Bo think about all this?
He doesn't buy it. Okay, we'll figure it out.
I knew it. I knew he sounded weird on that phone call that I got from him. It was almost like he was tying up loose ends, saying his last goodbyes. You know, it was almost like he knew that he was gonna die.
Come on, Kelly. One message. Yes. Yeah, put her through. Kelly?
Hey, honey.
Where are you? I've been worried sick. Why haven't you called?
Well, you can stop worrying. The baby and I are both doing fine.
Oh, that's great, but I was in Houston, and one of our friends there has heard from you. Now, where are you?
I changed my plans at the last minute. I'm really sorry. I went to go visit Sandy.
Your friend in Baltimore?
Yeah. I'm really sorry. I meant to call earlier, but, we just kept talking and talking. I lost track of time.
Well, I'm glad you're having a great time, but don't you think it's time for you to come home? I want to be with you when you have the baby.
Oh, don't worry. I'm on my way home. I'll be there in plenty of time.
Okay, listen, if you don't want to travel, I'll come to Baltimore and we can have the baby there.
No, that's, I really, really want to come home.
Well, come home soon.
Ooh, Kevin, there's another call coming in. I gotta take this, all right? So I will see you soon. I love you. Bye.
Well, don't put me on... I love you, too. Come in.
Don't make me bring the cops in. Don't do this to Star. And don't come near the house again.
I'll have to call you back. Blair's here. Okay.
What were you doing there anyway, Todd?
I wasn't there, Blair. I'm not allowed to go there. On pain of execution.
Oh, come on, don't be cute.
Now, if I had gone there, I'm not saying I had, but if I had, it would just have been to say goodbye.
And where are you going?
Out of your life. I'm gonna live my life for me now. Letting you go, you're free.
Really?
You send me to prison. I kind of wondered whether you're the girl for me or not. So, I decided I really don't want you around.
You know what,
anymore.
let's go back just a minute. You have decided?
Good luck. Have a nice life.
You are so full of it.
Isn't this what you wanted?
Todd, you threatened me at Statesville. You said it wasn't over, that it was just the beginning. Now, that doesn't sound like somebody who's letting go.
Wow. You're so conceited. I was talking about my life.
Of course we're talking about your life, Todd. It's always about
My life
you.
without you. Do you have anything more to say to me? Because as far as I'm concerned, we're done, and you can go. Or do I need to get a restraining order on you?
Get out of my way.
Good luck, Blair. See you around.
For the new look at La Boulée, could you enjoy sleeping in a bedroom that looked like that?
Are you asking me my opinion?
You're going to be sleeping there, too. I think you should like it.
Dorian, are you talking about...
The future, yes. Somebody has to. He asked me to marry you and make all the wedding arrangements. Then, during the entire honeymoon, you didn't say a word about it.
Oh, well, now you're immune to the hard sell.
You mean there aren't going to be any more fervent pleas to make it legal?
Nope. You know where I stand. From here on out, you want to get married? You're gonna have to ask me.
Listen, I left a message for Evangeline Williamson.
What for?
To get you the best defense possible.
I won't need a lawyer. I won't come to that.
Okay, then I'll call her and tell her to forget it.
What? You were gonna say something. What is it?
Just sure you don't want a lawyer? I mean, I was there when you threatened Haver. I mean, I didn't tell anybody or anything.
What did I say?
Right. You're right. We'll just forget about it.
No. You shouldn't withhold that, all right? Go tell Antonio. The quickest way for this to be over is for everyone to cooperate.
Okay, we know Haver was obsessed with ruining John.
Enough to have himself killed. Try to sell that to a jury.
He was twisted. And let's face it, his life was over.
Yeah, he was his own last murder victim. Guy was sick. No doubt about that. But we're under a microscope right now, Antonio. Gonna have to handle this whole John situation by the book.
Absolutely.
Stay objective. Don't ignore any evidence.
How much is there?
They found this when they cleaned out Haver's cell.
Haver kept a journal?
Yeah.
McBain came to my cell today when I was with Jessica. He threatened to kill me, and I'm afraid he's going to find a way to do it.
There they are.
You're absolutely positive the woman you found is Kelly Buchanan? All right, what's the address? Yeah, that's what I'm paying you for. Give it to me. All right. Thank you.
Well, I have to say, I'm a little disappointed.
I imagine how the groom felt.
I mean, you pursued me so ardently, made all those extravagant wedding plans. Oh, and the fuss you made over those invitations.
Shame to waste it, wasn't it?
Oh. And the way you picked out that beautiful, exquisite dress and had it waiting for me. Nobody has ever done anything so romantic for me before.
Really? Well, they should have. Because in addition to being quite a dynamo, you have a very romantic soul.
Not everybody sees that.
You know what has meant the most to me over the last few days?
Know what?
That you told me the truth about why you didn't want to get married to me.
What truth was that?
You admitted you were falling in love with me. And that, I can understand, would probably be pretty scary.
Or just plain foolish.
I wouldn't marry me. Unless I knew how crazy about you I am.
How crazy is that?
I gotta spell it out for you? I'm hopeless. I couldn't pull a dirty trick on you now if I tried.
Oh, David, that's the sweetest thing you ever said to me.
It is? I gotta start saying some sweeter things to you. After you left me at the altar, I think I know what it feels like to have my heart broken for the first time in my life. I could never do that to you. Don't get all gushy.
Excuse me, can you tell me which one Heather Hines' room is?
Right in there.
Thank you. Well. Look at you. Are you all right?
How did you find me?
Us friends who call me sometimes. Is there anything wrong? You know, you've been gone so long, people are starting to worry.
Well, we're fine. We're just fine.
Good. That's why you're using a fake name.
Well,
I did need some bed rest. The doctor told me to stay off my feet, so I guess I didn't listen.
So, you all right now? You didn't tell your husband because...
I didn't want to worry him. And I knew that he would be angry that I didn't follow doctor's orders.
But he is worried. Kelly, he's very worried. I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't trying to worry him.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Take his mind off Blair, perhaps?
It's ridiculous. Only you would come up with something like
Going
that.
somewhere?
I've been discharged. I'm going home.
Oh, good. I'll give you a ride.
No, that's all right. I brought my own car.
Hey, a woman in your condition shouldn't be driving herself. What happens if...
I really need to take this call. Do you mind? Kevin, I can't deal with you now.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you. Are you sure that it's okay for my cousin Heather to travel?
Oh, that's what the doctor says.
So there won't be any problem with...
Well, just make sure she takes it easy. It wasn't just a miscarriage, you know. It was a stillbirth. Emotionally, that can be very traumatic.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kelly, listen, I think I should come to Baltimore and drive you back home. All right, so when you get this message, just call me. All right, thanks, bye. Yeah, Sandy, it's Kevin Buchanan. Hey, fine, thank you. Yeah, listen, I was just leaving Kelly a message on her phone, and I thought, you know, why not call her at your place instead, of course, because... Wait a minute, she hasn't been there at all? No, it's fine. Listen, I probably just misunderstood when we... Yeah, I talked to her less than an hour ago. It's... No, don't worry about it. It's not a problem at all. Seriously. No, I will. I'll give you your best. Thanks a lot. All right, bye. Yeah, come in.
Hey, Kevin, What's wrong?
Kelly's in trouble.
Oh, Kelly, I'm so sorry.
What?
I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is to lose a baby.
It's all circumstantial, but the journal, what Jessica witnessed, and the fact that he was killed with your gun, I gotta tell you, John, you're not making my life any easier.
So you got a plan?
Find a more logical suspect before we're pushed to arrest you.
Look, I know I'm not supposed to be involved in this or anything, being a suspect and all, but, you know as well as I do, Haver said of his own death and is framing me for it.
Yeah, I do, John, but how am I gonna prove it?
I hope this isn't preferential treatment.
No, just following up on John's statement, that's all.
We're talking about Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what you're up to, okay? I just called Texas to check on Pa, and Renee says he hasn't been off the ranch in days.
Well, that's good news.
Hey, how the hell is my prisoner get shot? What's he doing here?
Cooperating.
Without a lawyer.
Oh, I don't need a lawyer to cooperate as much as I would have liked to. I didn't kill Haber.
Well, that's good to know. But we can all write the headlines tomorrow. Don't you think there's a conflict of interest here?
Detective Vega is handling this case by the book.
Well, good. We'll work fast, Detective. The people want an arrest. So do I.
So I finally got her to come to the ER with me, and her fingernails, they were blue.
That was this afternoon.
Yeah, and then she wouldn't let me stick around long enough to find out the test results, so I don't know anything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and check on her, okay? Can you just tell Antonio that I left?
No problem. Please just call me with any news.
For sure, yeah. Are you okay waiting here?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for John.
Okay, fine, thanks.
Hello, we're home. Hello, anybody here? Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Mom went out.
I see. And where is Adriana?
She went to the library. Jack and I are here with Eddie.
Oh, it's so good to be home. But I can't wait to start redoing these rooms.
Wait, but what about
Dorian,
the...
didn't you want to give a call to Carlota?
Yes, I guess I'll do that in my bedroom.
All right. I'll just hang out down here.
Okay. Oh, wait, but what about the...
Shut your mouth. You were saying?
Why don't you want Aunt Dorian to know about those workmen doing stuff in her room?
Because I want it to be a surprise. Did they finish?
Uh-huh. But good luck with that one. Trying to surprise Aunt Dorian. She always likes to be in charge.
Only sometimes.
Only when she's conscious.
You're a sharp little kid, Star, with a silver tongue that sometimes I find abrasive, but not today because I'm in a very good mood. Now, I know Dorian in some ways even better than you do, and this is one surprise that I think she is going to love.
Oh, my God!
She just called me a little while ago, sweet as can be. She's been lying the whole time.
What?
Yeah, she's been... I just hope that she's...
Come on, you don't think she's with that guy
Well,
in
I'm
Houston,
just saying,
do
I
you?
hope she didn't contact him, because I'm telling you, the guy is a manipulator.
Oh, come on. Kevin, you're missing a really, big issue here.
I know she's about to have our baby, but I just...
You know what I think? I think she's sending you a message.
Like what?
You ever thought that maybe she would like to be caught in a lie?
Oh, come on.
No, don't oh come on me. Think about it. You know Kelly, she loves to get attention, and she loves it when you worry about her. Just think about all the time that, when she had that last miscarriage scare and how much attention that you gave it. She loved it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean,
Yeah,
she has
I know.
gone pretty far in the past. I mean, she even made me think she was threatened by the music box killer at one time.
Why in the world would she ever do anything so psychotic?
Well, she was feeling pretty insecure at the time.
About us.
So you haven't told Kevin, right?
No. I don't know how.
Of course not. Okay. I'm not here to hurt you. In fact, I can help.
Really? You can help. How?
We both want the same thing, right? A solid marriage for you and Kevin. You and I just have to keep him in the dark.
And how am I supposed to do that?
I can get you a baby. Kevin will be so proud, he won't ask any questions.
No, why would you do that? How could you do that? No,
Kelly,
I have to take this.
you can't hide forever.
I have to take this call. It's important. Please go.
Okay.
Go.
I can't wait to see how you get out of this one.
Yeah, Paul, is that you?
It's all set. You got a pencil and paper?
Yeah, I've got it.
You go out the Pine Valley North to the Turnpike. You take the northeast extension to the 3rd exit. Then you go left on Route 202. After the shopping mall, you make your first right up the dirt road. There's a cabin at the top of the hill.
Yeah, I've got it.
I'll meet you there with the baby in an hour. And Kelly, you make sure you're alone.
Wait. Why do I have to come alone? I mean, shouldn't I bring a lawyer or a check or an estimate for the birth parents, for the birth mother?
Don't make this complicated, Kelly. The baby is yours for the taking now. Do you want him or don't you?
Yes. Yes, I want him more than anything else in the whole world.
David,
Yeah.
the bedroom.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Now, how did that happen, huh?
You mean you actually like it?
I adore it.
You weren't waiting for me, were you?
Yeah, I had to know what was going on in there.
I can go anywhere I want, as long as I stay in town.
That works for me. Listen, do you want a ride or something to eat?
Actually, I think I'm gonna go over and see my mom before she catches this on the news. It might hit her pretty hard.
How's it hitting you?
I know how the game's played.
Okay. Listen, if you need anything, I'm still here.
Thanks.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Kelly's playing emotional games, there's nothing I can do until she gets back in touch with me.
Well, when she gets back, you just reassure her.
Well, I will. Yeah, I'll tell her that I want her to come home and that I can't wait for us to have our baby.
Good.
I'm sorry, what are you doing here anyway? I thought you were gonna lie down.
Well, I couldn't sleep, so I went to see Todd. I wanted to make sure that he knew that he couldn't stop my house.
Well, did he admit to lurking around the outside of your house?
No.
No?
But you know what he did admit? He finally admitted that it's over between us.
Where are we going?
What are you talking about?
I heard everything, Kelly.
I don't know what you think you heard.
The only reason that you turned down my offer of a baby is because your brother Paul already got you one.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
I've obtained some information about your test results.
Something really wrong with that baby. Kelly would tell you. She wouldn't shut you out.
Just get the baby and you leave. Baby.